Hey everybody, it's Vicky from Ostara Wellbeing here. Now I wanted to come on today and I wanted to talk to you about the licensing that's going to be happening with aesthetics and also about our courses that we're offering for this. Now, first of all, I wanted to come on and say that we're not panicking as an academy, we're not panicking as practitioners as well, because at the end of the day, the licensing is a commercial model, and this is what a lot of people are forgetting. So as SPMU artists, as tattoo artists, we've been licensed for years, okay? Now, the only thing that we've really seen is that the London boroughs enforce that you have to have a level 4 qualification that is Ofqual regulated. But outside of London, we are not seeing that any of the other councils have implemented that. They have got autonomy as to what they choose with regards to licensing. Now, when it comes to aesthetics, this might be slightly different, where there might be a minimum standard of qualification that you will have to obtain to be able to get on and do your aesthetics. But for all of those people who are already pre-qualified and who've been doing aesthetics for years, whether you're a medic or a non-medic, it is a commercial model. They are not going to say that you have to get a level 5 and a level 7 straight away. Okay, it would restrict too many people. Economically, it makes no sense whatsoever. And that's why we're not panicking. And we also don't want our students to panic either, because we're seeing that there are a lot of academies out there that are potentially pushing their level 5 and level 7 now, when there has been absolutely no confirmation that will be the minimum requirement. Okay, so what we are offering in response to this, and in order to be able to help people to build up, is we have a pathway to aesthetics course that is Ofqual regulated, that will get you your level 3 in anatomy, that will get you your level 4 in micropigmentation, and that level 4 also will give you needling experience, okay, which you will then be able to go on and do your aesthetics, so your filler and your toxin. Now, whether you decide then to go off and do a level 5 and a level 7 from there on, you've got a level 4 and a level 3 qualification to be able to do that. So there are plenty of places advertising that you have to have your level 5 and your level 7, but for the majority of practitioners out there that we speak to, some of them are complete beginners, or they don't have any prior qualifications. They've done short courses, CPD courses, but they don't even have a level 2. Now, I've done a previous video on the difference between Ofqual regulated qualifications and also the difference between that and the short courses and CPD, but you won't be able to get onto a level 5 or a level 7 unless you, of course, have your level 4, and it is very much a structured kind of hierarchy to get up there. So we're offering, like I said, a pathway to aesthetics where you will get Ofqual regulated level 3 and level 4. Now, if you've already done a micropigmentation qualification as a short course, then we also have a package where you can come in and top up your micropigmentation to get a level 4 from it. Now, that might mean that you have to do your level 3 anatomy, because remember, to get on a level 4, you have to have an Ofqual regulated level 3. So all it would be a case of is doing your level 3 with us, and then we will take your prior knowledge into consideration, and your package will then be as a top up to get your level 4. Now, if you take that route, you come away with your level 3 and your level 4. Like I said, we still currently teach the CPD regulated fillers and toxin courses. We currently believe as well at the moment this allows you to get some prior experience and to start building up your client base and to start practicing, so that when they state the minimum level qualifications, and if those minimum level qualifications are a level 5 and a level 7, you will then be able to upgrade to a level 5 and a level 7. And as an academy, we are looking at the best providers of who we can get, that we would be happy to offer those qualifications with. And for our students, we of course reward them for coming back to us, and then that would mean when we offer the level 5 and level 7, you as our previous academy students will then get it at a discounted rate, because you are essentially topping up the knowledge that you've already learned with us on your CPD courses. So we view this as far more cost effective for you than going off and having to learn, level 3, level 4, and then fork out for a level 5 and a level 7 at full price. Okay. We're taking this a step at a time. We've been in this industry now for years, and also on the business aspect. I mean, we know how the commercial model works, and that's what a lot of people are forgetting. They will not just cut things out straight away and reduce the inflow of capital and money that the aesthetics industry generates. They just won't do it. Ofqual as well have already been approached by the JCCP in the past about having mandatory qualifications for aesthetics, and they've refused once to get involved with that. Okay, now I do feel that there is obviously, now the bill has been passed, of course, there are going to be some mandatory regulations that are obviously going to be in there, including standardising qualifications. That does not necessarily mean it will be the level 5 and level 7 straight off. I'm sure there will be a pathway and a route for people who, again, have already qualified in aesthetics. And then anyone who's coming into it new, again, if you're worried about, well, if I do this pathway to aesthetics course with yourself, and then the regulations change and say that I need a level 5, level 7, well, you're already halfway there, because you'll have got your level 3 and you will have got your level 4. You won't have wasted doing your fillers and your toxin training, because like I said, we will then ensure that our academy offers that qualification, so that then you can be going in and doing a level 5, level 7 essentially with prior experience, rather than going in with no experience at all and paying full price to be able to do that. So we don't want anyone to panic. Again, I've had so many emails come through to me from other academies I'm signed up with, and there's a lot of fear at the minute, and there's a lot of hype at the minute about this is going to happen, and all we know from a legal standpoint is that licensing is happening. Okay, and it's a good thing, and it's a really, really good thing that the industry is regulated. But we've been doing that for years anyway with semi-permanent makeup. There is absolutely no difference, and it's yet to be stated whether the councils will have autonomy as to the prices that they're charging and the minimum level of qualification that they will accept, because that is the case at the moment with semi-permanent makeup. Like I mentioned at the start of this video, it is only the London boroughs that are asking for the level 4. Okay, so for micropigmentation and microblading, it has not yet filtered out to the rest of the country, really, that you might have some particular counties that are requiring it. But as far as we know, and we get students coming from all over the country to train with us, the majority of the time they've been absolutely fine to be able to get a license with just a short course certification. But like I said, we have got the provisions there available, and we are catering to you, those people who have not got a levelled qualification. And the one thing that I said on my other video, please please check. Just because it says it's a level 3 or a level 4, if it is not Ofqual regulated, it is not a levelled qualification, okay? It is not a recognised qualification. So you will end up wasting your money thinking that you have that, and it won't be valid. So there are plenty of places out there that will put that it's a level 4 or level 3, but it is potentially an equivalent, because there's no difference in the standards, or there should be no difference in the standards that are being taught. And really there should be no difference in the content that's being taught. We as an academy know that what we teach on our ABT course, we also teach on our VTCT Ofqual course. There's no difference. The only difference is the amount of time that you have to spend on your level 4, potentially a few extra assignments that you have to do. And apart from that, like I said, everything that we teach practically, it is the same. Okay, so we know the standards are the same across the board. But we will not state that our ABT courses are level 4, because they're not. Okay, it's a certificate in micropigmentation. So, or it's a level 3 anatomy. Okay, like if it's Ofqual regulated. If it wasn't Ofqual regulated, it'd just be an anatomy course. Okay, so please do your research, you know, whether you go with ourselves or whether you go with other academies. Make sure they're Ofqual regulated. It is so important. That will be, like I said again, the next step. So if you are worried, you know, if you've done previous courses and you just want to upgrade your skills, just, you know, let us know. We can help you with our packages. And if you are looking at getting into aesthetics, you're not quite sure yet, you know, obviously the route you want to go down, but you know you want some kind of insurance, if you like, that your qualifications that you are getting are recognised, then if you are looking at doing a progression to a 5 and 7, you will need to do your 3 and your 4 first. And we've got, like I said, the perfect package that will help you with that, and that we will get you some needling experience as well before you move on.